Well, I came from a very, very large family, and there was not a whole lot of finances. We were rich, though. See, five boys and five girls. Sometime there was, I went to school with holes in my shoes. But we were rich, see, because there was a lot of love there. There was a lot, but we learned to entertain ourselves at home. We sat around the table and we conversed with each other. And my dad and mom wanted to know what went on in school, and that sort of thing. So we ate every day at the table. So therefore, that was a time to come together for the family conferences and for family praise, and we didn't criticize at the table because that was a place to eat. We would make some corrections, but we would wait until after eating for criticizing. I had a very, very, very astute father and mother. My father taught me as a youngster. He said, don't look up at anybody and don't look down at anybody. He said, look eyeball to everyone. And no matter what you see part of yourself. He said, if that person is a fool, you're going to be a fool sometime. If that person is a genius, you have genius in you. See, this way it puts you with the person rather than above or below the person. And that's important. Even though you may be learning from the person, it is important to understand that you brought to that person everything that person already has, because the mind is awesome. For instance, one cell in the brain can memorize 2 million responses all at the same time. Well, I learned that to seek goals that were they have to do with character. In other words, one of my goals was to be a good human being, to be the type of person that I myself was proud of. And I that was something that I learned very early in life, is that the most important thing on earth is to develop who you are. And all things will come. It's like a good book says, seek ye first the kingdom. And then once you find the kingdom, then all things will be added. In other words, once you take a good look at yourself and you feel good about yourself, then the things in life that you pursue, they will come to you. If you conceive it in your mind, see it in your vision, and feel it in your heart, you will experience it in your life. See, that makes a lot of sense. First of all, the mind is awesome. If you conceive it in the mind, see it in your vision, your imagination. But the most important thing after that is feeling it, because those things that we feel, we get in life. So you got to feel it. Then when you feel it, then you put your desire level raises, and all of a sudden you find yourself becoming involved in it and creating it for yourself. See, and then with the help of all of the forces that's within the universe, see, everything is alive. I'm sitting here in this room, and the atoms and molecules in this wall, they're alive. They're whirling at a tremendous rate of speed. So there's no death in this room, see. So I live in the breathing, living universe, because there is no death. Even the things that we call inanimate, when you break it down, it's atoms and molecules that are alive. So I guess what I'm saying is that it makes me feel good to know that maybe what I'm doing here today as I speak, I'm having some type of effect on the life that's within those walls. since I've been doing this for quite some time, I have hundreds of people, really thousands of people over the years, because I've been in this business a long time. One of the first black motivators in the area, in fact, in the United States. When it all boils down to, it's not that, materiality is wonderful. Get all that you can because it's a wonderful thing. But when the whole thing boils down, it's being recognized as doing something for somebody, because that's the whole thing in a nutshell. My daughter, for an example, and my son Bruce, he is the executive director of the Detroit Windsor Dance Academy. His wife happens to be she is the artistic director, and the two of them have taken this academy from 1984 to just a few students to almost 300 students. And just doing marvelous, packing the music hall every year, doing marvelous things, because you see, what it really boils down to is the both of them believe in themselves and stop blaming and start aiming. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow we may not see, but we have the precious now. And so what we should do is to live in that now, live in that eternal now. And to me, that's the key to solving our problems. Is let's stop talking about what he and she is not doing, and individually get our lives together.